evening, everyone. I'm gonna show you how to make a kebab. A lot of Persians make kebab, a lot of Middle Eastern people make shawarma or shawarma, or what you want to call it. And tonight I'm gonna try to show you what I do when I want to make stuff like this, and then we're gonna make it in the oven. We're not gonna grill it. I'll show you in a minute. So first, I'm gonna take some saffron. Saffron is a Persian root that they use a lot in Iran. And we're going to put it into a bowl of water just to let it bleed out a bit so we can get some taste and some. So all you put is a little bit, like a few of the root in it. And you just let it soak in there while we do the other things in it. Now, I got some minced meat from the supermarket. I've been getting two of 500 grams each, so that makes it 1 kilo. And when you get things like this, you try to get the most leanest, juiciest one you can find, and it will just give it a lot more taste and a better environment for it. Now with the beef, I try to add in the spices and all the ingredients. So I got some already cut onion. Now what I do is I try to add on all the juices onto it. So I try to squeeze it a bit, so let out all the juices with the actual onions. And we're just gonna pour it all together with everything that we have. So that's 1/2 kilo of onions, and I already got onions that were cut up for us, so I didn't have to do a lot more with them. Now for the spices, I like to add some paprika, about a spoon of paprika. I put a spoon of cumin, yellow cumin. Be careful because it's very strong and it could mark all your clothes as well. And I use kosher salt, but you can use any salt you like. But I just find kosher salt easier to use for what I need. And then I use some garlic as well into it. I'm having problems opening the garlic. Don't mind me. So I'll add a spoon of garlic as well. But honestly, it's all about the taste. If you feel you need more to it, then just add whatever you need. Now with that, I add the saffron water to extra taste to it as well. Now what I like to do, I like to mix it all together. And as well, some people like to add some soda, baking soda, and that just adds some more juiciness to the turkey, because turkey it gets very dry very quickly, so it's just easier to use to cook. So I'll show you once it's mixed what it looks like. Now to mix it up, I like to wet my hands before doing this. It just makes it a lot easier to mix up and it doesn't get stuck to everything. And just make sure it's all combined together as much as you can. Now that I combine everything, one last thing I forgot to tell you, I use olive oil to help me cook in the oven because I'm gonna do this all in the oven. So maybe just drizzle as much as you think you can just eye it and see if that works for you, and then mix it up again, and then I'll show you what to do next. Once this is all mixed up, I like to take one of my skewers, just take it, grab a handful and just roll it on to the actual thing. And I know it's a bit tricky, but It's a matter of trying to roll it onto it and getting it to stay. You can just try to put a bit at a time and just keep rolling it and just try to put as much as you can onto the actual skewer and try to make it stick. It's a bit sticky.
What's in the box?
As you see, I just got mine from the supermarket, the skewers. You can get better skewers than what I do. But I'll show you once it's sitting on there how it should look like. Now that I rolled them all up and put them on my plate, I'm going to try to cook this for 180 Celsius for about 15 minutes. And we'll see how we go. Now that our kebabs are ready, or shawarma, or whatever you want to call it, you can just take it out of the stick when it cools down a bit, or you can just leave it in there and just eat it out of the skewers, whatever suits you. And we normally eat it with rice or basmati rice or whatever vegetable you like to eat. It's nice and juicy now, so I hope you enjoyed what I showed you how to cook kebabs tonight. Hopefully you can subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time when we do another show of cooking. Thank you. Bye.